There we go. All right, you guys, we are gonna get started in just a second. All right, here we go. Oh, hold on. All right, we are gonna start on the floor today. As soon as knocking everything over here. All right, hopefully you can hear me, see me. You know the deal. All right, we're gonna find a space and we're gonna start standing and we're gonna make our way down to the floor. So let's get ready. All right, I'm gonna set my little flexibility goal. All right, start with those feet about hip width apart. Now we are gonna go down to the floor today, so make sure you have some room on your floor. We're gonna start with our chin, bringing it down to our chest. Lift the chin back up. We're gonna look up at the ceiling, down to the floor, back up to the ceiling, right ear to right shoulder, good. Bring the chin down and around. Over to the left, down, chin down to the chest, and we're going to do a full circle all the way around. Being very gentle with our circles, noticing any spots that feel a little extra tight. Good. All right, we're going to come back to neutral, shake it out. We're going to take our arms, we're going to bring them right up into nice right angles here. We're going to reach straight up towards the ceiling, pull it down. Think of leading with those elbows and then pull those elbows in, reach it back up and pull it down. Bring those arms together in front and press those palms together. Squeeze the elbows together best you can. Good. Now, all right, I forget what this stretch is called. Someone will have to remind me, but this is the one where you cross one arm. It's not, no, I'll get it wrong if I try to remember it now. But crossing one arm over to help stretch that shoulder. And same thing, so I'll do the other side. I'm gonna put my left arm over my right, cross and touch the hands together. Good. Really help pull those shoulders forward, stretching the back and those scapulas. Good. Release. We're going to bring those hands down and behind, interlocking those fingers together. Think of bringing those elbows straight back and shoulders down away from the ears. Good. I like to sometimes bring my arms to the side, move that side to side a little bit. Good. All right, we're going to do some curls down to the floor, starting with our chin. We're going to roll through our spine, slide those hands down the legs, rolling through the spine until you reach your stopping point and roll it back up. 2 more times. Good. 1 more time. This time when we get to the bottom, we are going to bend and straighten those knees. So roll through, reaching your stopping point wherever that is. You can interlock the hands together on the elbows, but we're just going to bend those knees, letting your stomach come towards the thighs and extend. Roll it back up. And the last time, we're going to bring it down. Roll it through. Bend the knees. Good. This is also a good calf stretch. And straighten and bend and straighten those legs. Forward fold. Wherever that is for you. Good. All right, we're going to place the hands down and out, and we're going to walk it out into a down dog position. So hands onto the floor, feet on the floor. Think of lifting those heels up off the ground and pressing through those shoulders. And now this is one of those stretches where you can tweak the positioning to tailor the stretch to you. If you want more of a hamstring stretch, you're going to flatten your feet down a little bit more and really sit back. If you want to stretch your shoulders a little bit more, you're going to focus on letting your head come through, bending your knees. And then we're going to bring it down onto our hands and knees from here. Coming through our tabletop position, go ahead and make sure that those hands are underneath the shoulders and your knees are underneath your hips. So there should be some space between your knees. From here, we are going to go into cat and cow. Inhale and exhale. Good. All right, now we are going to do a circle in this position. So come back to a nice neutral position. Now I want you to think of the top of your head and your tailbone as your 2 points that you are moving in a circle. So, and you guys are just be happy that you're not on camera, because this is one of those ones where you just kind of look crazy doing it. But you're gonna go into a big circle. So you're arching your back, head comes down, and as you start to arch this way, your head comes up into a circle, and nice big circle with the head and the back. And we're gonna reverse that direction all the way around. So it's a cat and cow with an added head roll. Good, and back to neutral. Find that strength there in our neutral position. Good. And then from here, we're going to rock back into our child's pose. Reach those arms all the way out. Bring your forehead down to the floor. Reach it back. Good. All right, we're going to reach it back to our seated position. Bring those knees together. Reach those arms back out in front of you. Playing with the positioning of the arms, the wider, a little bit different stretch than if you have it more with those hands together. Good. Roll it up nice and slow. All right, we're going to make our way onto our backs on the floor. So scooch it over, flip it over, however you want to get there. And we are going to start by just rolling out our spine. Little ball. Think of holding those knees as close as you can to your chest and holding this position right here. And you can rock side to side, forward and back. Good. All right, we're going to place our left foot down on the floor. And then from here, we're going to take our right leg and we are going to cross it over. The ankle over the top of our knee. And now if this is enough stretch for you, you can hang out right here using that right arm to help press that right knee out. And then if you need more, go ahead and grab behind that left thigh and pull that knee towards you. Again, staying very gentle. This is one of those more intense stretches in the hip and low back. You want to feel that stretching feeling, that little bit of tightness, but you shouldn't feel any sharp pain. Good. Go ahead and roll the ankles around while you're in this position. Good. All right. We are going to place the left foot back on the floor and place the right foot on the floor. Cross the left ankle over. Hold here. And then when you feel comfortable, you can grab behind that right thigh. Take some nice deep breaths. This is your time to really breathe. Focusing on that stretch in that left hip. And then we are going to roll the ankles around, roll those feet. Good, all right. And right foot comes back down to the floor, left foot matches it. And we are going to lift our heels off the floor, so just our toes are on the floor. And our arms are going to come out to the side. Now I want you to slide your feet in as close to your glutes as you can get them, really. And then toes are on the floor. They are lifted. Heels are lifted. From here, we're going to bring both of our knees over to the right. As far as you can. Trying to keep that left arm on the floor still. If you can't get it there, that's quite all right. We are going to close our book, so that left arm is going to come up into the air, and we're going to come right onto our side, and then we are going to open it right back up to the ceiling. And from here, you can either do one leg at a time or both legs and bring it back to center. Same thing, other side. Lift those heels up, keep the toes on the floor, let the knees stay stacked on top of each other, and slowly, slowly let them come towards the floor. This is really good for our thoracic spine, so upper back and lower back. Trying to keep those shoulders square to the ceiling to really open up that chest at the same time. And then we are going to close our book, take our right hand, bring it up and over and open. Good, and back to center. All right, now we are going to do basically the same stretch, but just a little bit more intense. So we're going to take our right leg in, left leg extends out straight, and we're going to do the same thing. Let that right knee come over to the left side. And back to center. Switch legs, right leg extends out straight, left knee comes in towards the chest, and we bring it up and over. One more big deep breath. Good, bring it back in line. From here, we are going to sit it on up and scoot our hips back. And we are going to come into our forward fold, reaching for those toes. So test your flexibility here. See how far you can reach those toes. Give it a hold for about 5 seconds. And then roll it back up. Shake out the legs, and then we're going to lean forward, curve your spine over. You guys know this might be one of my favorites. We're going to go palms up, let the arms just rest, and then let your head shake it out. Just let it rest. You should feel a stretch down your back, down back of your neck. You're going to feel it in your hamstrings and your quads and calves, and you're just going to hang out here, letting gravity kind of help you. You're going to take a few deep breaths. Try to get a little bit closer. Another big inhale. Maybe inch your arms forward a little bit closer towards your ankles. And inhale up. And reach for those toes one more time. Tell me if you feel like maybe you went a little bit further, maybe you got a little bit more depth. Good. Hamstrings and low back. Always so important to keep stretching. All right, we're gonna roll it back up, bring it into our little butterfly position. I know we are at time. That's okay. Go ahead, lean it back, let the shoulders come away from the ears. Open up those knees, inner thighs. Go ahead, bring your nose as close to your toes. You feel that in those inner thighs. And inhale up. And you can make your way up to standing, or you can stay seated. You can lay it down for another few minutes. Whatever you need in this time is for you. That is it for today. Thank you so much for stretching with me. It's always fun to stretch with more people. Thanks, guys. We'll see you next time.